Hi, this is Brian Klug with AnandTech, and I wanted to show off Windows Phone 7 speed, both page loading and translating around a web page compared to the iPhone 4, the Nexus 1, which are both, like very representative of Android and iOS performance. So to do that, let's just load the page. These are all connected to the same Wi-Fi access point and have had their caches cleared. So we'll get a rough estimation of both how fast it loads and then later on how speedy it is translating around. So let's go. As you can see, Android is just really fast at loading that page, and then iOS is second, and Windows Phone isn't bad. And it's finally loaded. So now that it's loaded, you can kind of see it's really smooth translating around. I mean, especially compared to the iOS, you can see really how smooth that is. And then of course Android is still a little bit more choppy. So while the browser may not load as fast, it definitely feels fast after you've got the page loaded. Especially doing things like this, you can notice there's just a little bit of chop there. And of course Nexus 1 isn't the fastest anymore, but it's kind of a good example. And of course iOS is still very, very smooth too, but there's a little bit of chop sometimes. Oh. So I mean, well, it's not the fastest, it does feel very smooth in practice. And then there's that issue I was talking about earlier where if you come back, sometimes this image will load again. Of course there's the tab browsing, we can load up more web pages. And then we should be able to come back. Yep, and see how the image kind of pops in there. So that's been a brief demonstration of the Windows Phone 7 browser. Thanks.